Hey, Bo, how do I win a few $1,000 a day from Baccarat consistently?
It's about knowing when to strike and when to stop. I created a system around just that. Win a few $1,000 a day, walk away, repeat. On this video, I'll walk you through the Baccarat strategy shift I made, the system of play I use to track and lock in profits, and why the don't be greedy principle is the most powerful weapon in your Baccarat game. You win a few hands, confidence goes up. And then suddenly, boom, one bad bet, one greedy move, and the session's wrecked. Sound familiar? You don't need to win every hand to win this game. You just need to win the right hands and know when to walk. That's it. That's the game. That's the key to winning a few $100 or $1,000 a day. Here's where everything flipped. I stopped trying to beat the game. Instead, I focused on taking small, consistent wins. Not every hand, not every shoe. Just enough to hit my daily target and walk. This video could be the turning point you've been looking for. Let's break down this game. On the early going of this shoe, not much is happening. Hand number 5 presented a strong entry bet, so on hand number 6 I will make a $2,000 banker bet. The bet won. This was my first bet cluster. I will continue to follow this strong hand on hand number 7, but will only make a $1,000 banker bet to protect my first bet cluster. The bet lost. Hand number 7 presented another strong re-entry bet. This time, I will press my bet. I will make a $4,000 player bet on hand number 8 for my second bet cluster. This is the second unit bet of my 1, 2, 3, 4 betting system. The bet won. At this point, I will follow this strong hand until it ends. I will wait for hand number 9 to appear before deciding what to bet and how much to bet. Hand number 9 presented a strong re-entry bet, so I will make a $1,000 banker bet on hand number 10. As you can see, after pressing a $4,000 bet on hand number 5, I reduced my next bet to $1,000 to protect my second bet cluster. The bet won. Again, I will wait for hand number 11 to appear before deciding what to bet and how much to bet. I'm still following the same code sequence on my next bet. Hand number 11 presented a strong re-entry bet, so I will make a $1,000 player bet on hand number 12. The bet won. Like the previous hand, I will wait for hand number 13 to appear before deciding what to bet and how much to bet. I'm still following the same code sequence on my next bet. Hand number 13 presented a strong re-entry bet, so I will make a $1,000 player bet on hand number 14. The result was a tie bet. Tie bets do not affect my code tracking system. It's just a distraction. I don't record tie bets, so I'll stick to my $1,000 player bet. This time, the bet won. Again, I will wait for hand number 15 to appear before deciding what to bet and how much to bet. I'm still following the same code sequence on my next bet. During gameplay, I don't rush my bets. I wait. Hand number 15 presented a strong re-entry bet, so I will make a $1,000 player bet on hand number 16. The result was a tie bet again. Like I said, tie bets do not affect my code tracking system. It's just a distraction. I don't record tie bets, so I'll stick to my $1,000 player bet. The bet lost. The winning streak ended. Now, I will wait for a strong re-entry bet for my third bet cluster. As you can see from my previous plays, I don't bet every hand. I wait for the right code sequence before placing a bet. Playing every hand is the fastest route to exhaustion and ruin. Most players bet hand after hand because they're bored, anxious, or trying to recoup losses. It feels active, but it's just busy work disguised as strategy. You're burning mental energy, draining your bankroll, and letting the house edge chip away at your momentum. I don't treat Baccarat like roulette. I'm a patient sniper, not a machine gunner. My bets are calculated and precise. The right approach on this game? Wait for the right strong code sequence, then strike. Hand number 20 presented a very strong re-entry for my third bet cluster. I waited 4 hands before deciding to place my $6,000 banker bet on hand number 21. The bet won. At this point, I was up $22,500. I just need one more big bet to achieve my 20-unit goal for this shoe. As you can see from this game, you don't need to play 60 hands a shoe. You just need to nail 4 high-probability opportunities with larger bets. That's how you scale your daily wins without burning out. Hand number 23 presented a very strong re-entry for my fourth and last bet cluster. I waited 2 hands before deciding to place my $8,000 player bet on hand number 24. If this bet will win, I will quit the shoe. The bet won. At this point, I achieved my 20-unit goal and was up $30,500 in just 24 hands. Most players lose not because they can't win, but because they're addicted to the wrong approach. But now you see the difference. If you truly want to win a few $100 or $1,000 a day from Baccarat, it's time to choose better bet selection, better code sequence, and better system. Don't wait for the perfect shoe. Your $1,000 a day journey begins now. Are you ready to play like it? Subscribe for more real strategy and drop a comment if you're ready to break the code and beat the game. Have a great day ahead. Goodbye.